Ko Marie, my name is Neen. I call myself the Joy Ninja because I'm all about creating a sense of abundance on a little income. And welcome to my Thursday video where I cash stuff $440 into my everyday binders and my sinking binders and a little bit into debt. So let's count to start. I have 51, 52 to 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 93, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 410, 15, 20, 5, 35, 40. Oh, my brain just seized up then. Sorry guys. So yeah, it is 440. That doesn't include my rent and power and insurances. Those things come out by automatic payment from my my bills account. But all my everyday expenses like groceries and petrol, I try to pay for in cash, and that's really helped me stay within my budget. So let's get cracking. These go into my wallet. So I take out with me $70. That's my budget for myself and 2 kids. So it's a fairly, well, it used to be a fairly generous budget to eat well. It's getting harder and harder, but you know, I don't need to tell you that, eh? $50 goes in petrol, and I put $30 in the back. I've called it fun, and it's for takeaways and or little treats. Little snacks and treats that I buy the kids. Now, I turfed out what change I had from last week. We'll count that a little bit later. Let me put $15 aside for the big girl. Oh, she's heavy on my mind today. She's got her first 2 exams. She's doing today, and we had a bit of a rough weekend with the old teenager. Just, you know, emotions were running high, but she looked pretty good today, like ready to go. She got up on time, she biked off to school, and she gave herself heaps of time to kind of settle in and get organised. So pin money has got $20 into it. That's just spending money for myself. I can spend it on whatever I like, and I don't need to feel guilty about it. Household is going to get 10 this week. It has 30, so that takes it up to 40. There are some big ticket items in the gardening department that that I need to replace, but actually I can use hand tools, so it's not super urgent, just annoying. Long term, I would like to replace the tool that my cat broke. Long story, but go and check out my other video. Beauty has 100. I'm going to put 10. I was due to have my hair cut and coloured this week, but 1, I don't have enough in there, and 2, I've actually got the dentist on Friday to have a hygienist clean. So yeah, I'll be doing that instead. Wellbeing is getting a skip, but I'll let you know that it's got $30 in there. And so I buy vitamins for the kids and for myself, and that's where that comes from. Clothes is nearly empty. Big girl and I went to the op shops on the weekend, and we managed to buy pretty much her entire summer wardrobe. So I'm going to put 20 in there, so it's back to 30. Yeah, she did really well, and look, it was just actually really good to spend some time with her. We dropped off young man to Granddad's house, and the boys had a hangout and we had a hangout. Hobbies has got 5, and I'm going to add an extra 5. I would really like to buy myself a jelly plate. If you know anything about art and mixed media, it's a way of printing onto paper. Family fun is going to get 10. This is money I put aside out of my weekly budget so that when it comes time for the holidays, we've actually got some money in there to do some fun stuff. So I've got 10, 20, 35 there for family fun. Gifts I'm going to scratch off. This little cute scratchy I got from Ellie on Earth, so I'll link her channel below. Got $2 this week going into gifts. I think I'll scratch again. So I've scratched a 3, so that makes 5. And of course, being in New Zealand, we don't have $1 and $2 notes, we have coins. So it's always easier to round up to a $5 note. So 5 is going into gifts with 15. This isn't for family. I have a birthdays envelope for that. This is for friends, teachers, people outside of my immediate family. And also the kids, if they get, not so much the big girl, she will buy gifts for her own friends now, but my little one, if he goes to a birthday party, there's money there. Giving and miscellaneous are getting skipped. Giving has 19 in it, I believe. 15, yeah, and 2 2s. So that's 19 there, and miscellaneous is holding steady at $20. It's nice to just have a little bit of extra money just in case any of these envelopes I go over and I need it. All right, let's have a wee look in the sinking funds. These tend to be bigger amounts for me, and they're things that I know will be coming up in the future. Sometimes I have a date, like I know when my rego is due. Sometimes I don't, like I have a fund for cats for if they get sick or whatever. So $5 going into education, which just means I can colour off this icon here, and I've got 100 left to fully fund the education for the year, which means I've spent and saved $1,000, which is kind of crazy to me. The cash balance should be $190. There's 5 in the bank account, and 50, 100, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 90, 195. So that checks out. At the end of the month, I will put this into the bank, and well, depending on whether I can finish all of that out, which I probably can't. It's the 21st. What have I got? Yeah, I've got one more week. Anyway, whatever's in there, I'll put in the bank account, and I'll make another payment on Squirrel's school fees, so it'll probably sort that out. And then there's just Big Girls. Vision, nothing at the moment, but I've got 150 in the bank, $10 in the envelope, and in September Big Girl has her annual, so I think that's $75, so I've got enough to cover that annual check, vision check. The health fund is going to get $10 today, and each of these icons is 5, so I can do, actually I won't, I'll count it first because I think this is a little bit out of whack, I think. Let's see. So I've got 50, 70, 90, 115. Okay, no, it's not out of whack. So that's 115. Cool. I still haven't got that mole removed off my face. but it costs $150, and I just seem to keep needing to go back to the doctor because, you know, it's winter, all the big girl does, and so we keep using that money and never quite getting it up. Maybe next month, right? Dental, I am actually skipping, but I have $250 in the bank for my dental. This is not including braces. I pay $125 a month on an automatic payment, and that just stays in the account that it gets AP'd out of, so I don't count that in this. But yeah, I've got, what did I say, $275, and I think it's $190, $200 to have my deep clean at the end of the week, so I have enough on hand to do that, which is good. Cats are also getting skipped, but they have bank balance. They've got a couple of hundred there, plus, you know, a few dollars interest, so we're saying 220. It might be like 225, something like that. The car is going to get 10. Cool. And that means I can colour off the rest of that icon. And I'm going to slow down on stuffing this, not stop altogether, but I've got 250, 350, 400, 410, 20, 35, 435, and that's after I've done Rego and Warrant, and they're not due until the middle of next year. So what I'm building up here is just for tyres, maintenance, and God forbid anything happened and I needed to put the car into a garage. You know, it's never cheap. Tech, I'm going to put something in here because I haven't stuffed this envelope in like for ages. Just $10. But you know, my headphones, which I get a lot of use out of, so $50 there. I wear them every day. Very good for editing these videos, by the way. They are being held together by duct tape and these clips, whatever they're called. Yeah, I have these. They're not in great shape. They still work. So yeah, they're going to need replacing at some point, I imagine. Sooner rather than later. Alright, so that's that. Let's move on to my celebrations folder. I scratched $20 in birthdays last week. I scratched off the 20. So let's add that now. I've got one 200 online, 210, 20, 35. And I'm on to the very last on my gift scratch off. I've got these online to sell. I don't know, they're on like Buy Me a Coffee. They're on the commissions tab though. Like all the physical stuff is on the tab at the top that says commissions. Random, I know. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to be finishing this off for $10 next week. And I just do it that way because planning. Sometimes it's exciting to do it and sort of stuff it at the time, but yeah, I just need to be more in charge of the whole planning aspect personally. Right, birthdays, 10. Moving on, I'm going to skip celebrations and go straight to Christmas, which is getting 11. Yeah, I'm taking it out of the change, the rollover change. So I have $3.75 in the bank because I've already bought some Christmas presents. Let's put the 10 there. Let's watch me stuff up the counting. $3.75, $3.80, $5.95. I just need another 5. $4.05, $4.15, $25, $35, $45, $4.45. Not bad. I think my target was around $800 all up, Christmas gifts and food. So let's scratch again for next week. I'm going to do... Sorry, I know I'm out of shot. The one thing about this table mat, it came from Temu, by the way. A few people have commented on it. Yeah, I got it on Temu. So I've got 6. I'm going to do this one here. Oh, nice. Sorry, once again, you can't see it. We've got 6 and 4, so that's 10. I likey round numbers. So that's that business taken care of. And I am going to put in the back here, I've got my travel envelope. I'm going to put 5. So it has 150, 70, 85 in it. It's not really enough to do much of anything, but you know, it's talking about building it up. And then events. I've got my cousin's wedding at some point. We still don't know when. That's still, yeah, which is fine. They're young, you know, like they're saving. I've got 50, 60, 75, 80, but another event has come up, and it's not until February next year, but the tickets for it, they've got early bird tickets in December. The trick is I don't know how much it's going to be, but yeah, if I can, I want to try and put some money in there and hopefully buy an early bird ticket and save some money for myself. I'll give you more details about it close to the time. Right, I have $20 left, and that is going to go into this binder here. We are week 3, which is 21, but I'm going to give myself grace on that one because I stuffed 15 last week. So if I put 20 in this, and I don't have a 1 coin, I don't have a $1 coin, so 20 it is. And that means in my 12-month challenge to date, or you know, this month, August to date, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I actually really love this gentle challenge. It starts out, because it's done, you know, by days of the month. At the start of the month, they're very small numbers, but they don't get more than 31, you know, they like literally can't get more than 31 because it's done on days, calendar days. So that's a recommendation, to do something like that around your payday if you're paid weekly. Save the date. Detonator I'm going to leave at the moment. That's just to be built up at the end of the month. I do a little tot up of how much I have been able to save off my debt, and I take you through how I'm paying myself back. I have $4.30, which is right there. So that change is going to go into Pearl. Yikes. Hey, thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget to give this video a like. Are you experiencing spring where you are? I think, you know, we had a hard frost this morning, but the weather is beautiful. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying that anticipation of warmer weather. one of my favourite times of year, I think. It's not officially spring, but yeah, everything's a bud, so anywho, that's enough rambling. I'll see you back here on Monday, or I'll chat to you in the comments. Kia ora.